Are we live? It didn't pop up the message. Where's my message? Okay. Okay. Oh. Welcome. What's the crack? How is everyone? Hey Adam, what's the crack? It seems to yeah, it didn't put up my message saying the stream is live, blah blah blah. I'm not sure what the story is there, but we'll hey, it's Chris, what is the crack? Welcome along everyone. Chat is ready to display messages. Maybe that's why I wasn't running that, I don't know. Anyway, it's all good. It's all good. Okay, welcome along to the stream. As you can see, there are 2 chairs. This is my chair with my swanky little logo and stuff like that. It doesn't have a lot of padding and stuff like that, so I've kind of been on the hunt for a different seat, just for a change. Oh, at ham. Got it. Jack Sawyer was the crack. Jay the Lonely Driver, welcome along. Yeah, I've gone for this, an O-Rouge seat. This one is a little bit special, as you can see by the title. So the plan for tonight, for those who aren't in the know, the plan for tonight is I'm going to do, this is basically the same format of a stream as what I did on Tuesday night. I'm really enjoying it. Nürburgring in the Porsche in ACC. It's a ranked race. Let's try and get into the top split. That's what we're doing. There are 2 races tonight. Simon Wall was the crack. 2 races. The first one is in about 10 minutes time, so I'm just going to practice, get the stream introduced and all that kind of stuff here. And then Dennis Hanley was the crack. So for that full stream, for those of you who don't know what the product is, it is just a seat, right? It's a bucket seat, but it's got some clever tech built into it. So it actually has cooling fans that suck the heat out of the seat. So for the first race, I'm going to keep cooling off, completely off, nothing running. It's just a normal bucket seat. I'm going to get nice and warm. You'll be able to see my heart rate, which you should be able to see on the screen right about here. So it's at 85 now because I'm excited. I'm hyped. But that's going to go up and up and up. And I'm going to get very, very warm. I've no doors or windows open or anything like here. Today, the first race, I want to get sweaty. Doesn't matter if I get crashed out or whatever. I'm going to try as hard as I can, go as fast as I can to get as hot as I can in this seat. There's a lot more padding. As you can see, that one had less padding, which was nice. It didn't really keep that heat in. But once you got hot, you know, there's no escaping. So hopefully this one, I don't know. How hasn't anyone thought of this before? I don't know. And it's well engineered. It looks quite nice. So it's kind of cool. And this is the ultimate test, right? This is how I race anyway. I'm always complaining about being like really, really warm. So maybe this will sort it out. I don't know. Who knows? With that, let's kick off the stream. I am going to open up a bottle here. This seat is slightly higher than the other seat. Open up a bottle. I'm being boring tonight. Simple Corona Light. So I'm gonna open that, have a sip. Excited to see your feedback. So the feedback, I'm going to be turning it on in around about an hour's time. Before that, I'm just going to get used to, you know, how comfortable it is, all that kind of stuff. On Twitch, welcome, Midnight Driver. Right, let's go into this view and let's kick off the stream. Kapil Patel, what's the crack? Jay the Lonely Driver, what's the price? The price of it is not for the faint-hearted. It is an €800 seat. I mean, there are lots of bucket seats that don't have the cooling that cost €800, but it's a fair chunk of change. So that's something that's definitely worth bearing in mind. But it's comfy. It's got great lumbar support. So my back has been, like, I'm getting old, lads. I'm getting old and cranky. My back sometimes, you know, is a little bit sore. And in that seat, it's very curved because it's a very low center of gravity seating position. So when I slam those brakes, My back curves just a little bit. It has really good lumbar support, which is excellent. Loving that. Fitbit records cycling when you're racing. Mine went to 170 on the Tuesday stream. So, oh. Didn't mean to play the intro again. Yeah, it went on the Tuesday stream. It went to 170 as well. So the Rolls Royce seat. It looks like a fairly standard bucket seat, like a €400 or €500 seat, but it's got all that tech built in it, and it's got a nice little control panel at the side that you can just turn up the fan, turn down the fan. As I said, for those of you who just joined, I'm not turning on the fan until the end of this race. At the end of this race, I hope to be sweaty. I hope to be like roasting. This top is quite warm. This IMB square top. So I want to be really, really warm. I want my glasses to be fogging up, all that kind of stuff. Then I'm going to turn on that fan and see, like, because honestly, I'm a product reviewer, right? If something is a gimmick, I will say it. And I will usually just not review the product because I don't want to promote something that doesn't do what it says. However, if this works, and even if it only works half of my expectations, it works, and it's better than not having the cooling, and it's fun to do it live because this is exactly how I race. I don't want to do it behind closed doors and then for people to say, oh yeah, well, he's getting paid to do this or whatever. I want it to be absolutely genuine. So if this is going to go completely shit-shaped, you're going to see it live on stream. If I'm not sure about it, you're going to see that. If I'm convinced about it, you're going to see that. So it's all live. This is not a recorded video or whatever. So yeah, let's have a bit of fun with it. And let's go drive as well. Let's load the setup. I think I have my setup loaded, do I? Yeah, I have a setup loaded here. And let's go drive. Okay. Now let's do a quick lap here. We've got 7 minutes until the race starts. Luis Ortiz, Louis, is it Louis or Lewis? Or Luis Ortiz. What is the crack? Oh yeah, my heartbeat was on Tuesday. That's what you were saying. So the seating position is nice. These are genuinely, this is my first lap in this. So actually, it's going to be my first complete lap. I did half a lap before the stream started, just to ensure that all the bolts were tightened and all that kind of stuff. Like the bolts, the one you tighten the bolt too hard. I'm not following that. The Betty Swallows test. You work fine. You work for me. I work for anyone who watches the stream. Yellow flag ahead. You guys might see as well that I'm reviewing the steering wheel as well. This is the VPG Elemental Pro, and that is, you'll see that the whatchamacallit, Ronan Buckley was the crack. The LEDs are now working on it, so the LEDs were not working well, and the backlit buttons are all working. That was just an issue with my USB hubs in the bottom of the rig. Both of those were showing up an issue. I have one at the top of the rig that handles all my cameras and stuff like that, and that one seemed to be fine. So I've connected to that right now, which does mean that I can't easily pull the rig away from my screens like I usually can, but it's all good. Okay, let's try to do a lap here. We've got 5 minutes until the race starts. Braking is nice and comfy. I'm definitely noticing that lumbar support. It's like if you ever have issues with your back, I know it's brand new padding and stuff like that, so we'll have to see how it holds up over time. But when braking, that support is nice. 2000. Oh shit, bit late. 2009 Mac. For wrench sport, you can barely run ACC. I can only imagine what wrench sport's demand is going to be on a processor. So for you just joining, the cooling in the seat is currently switched off. The whole premise of this live review or live first impressions is that the first race I get really sweaty, very warm in a bucket seat, as any driver does, and then after the first race I go and I turn on the fans and see if I notice, see if I can feel the cool air, see if it's actually making me any bit less warm, and yeah, see if it's a gimmick or not. I honestly don't know.
cool for cooling chairs.
Oh, you guys will pay attention to the road, guys. Oh, there's a car. Sorry, buddy. You guys will also see that get off the racing line. You guys will also see that the black bar, the phantom black bar at the top of the screen that kept lingering, I actually found the issue and I fixed it. Not many senses have good lumbar support. It's actually good, yeah. Now, as with everything, like any products that I ever use, I like to use them long term. I don't like, first impressions can be great, but same as like a couch, right? If you sit on a couch, it might be amazing in the store, but after a couple of months of watching TV every night, it might actually be kind of shite, or there might be a big ass groove in it, who knows. So that's why I want to do long-term review as well. But short-term we're going to find out if this thing is a gimmick or not. I actually have high hopes. It looks well engineered and it looks well finished. Relatively well finished. It's not perfect, but the electronics in it are very well hidden. So that's nice. There's a lot of attention to detail, and there's definitely engineering going to it. The cushions on it are not removable, which is a pity, but also understandable because the fans have air channels through all the cushions to pull that heat away from the areas that you want the heat taken away from. I don't have to go into too much detail. It doesn't need a cool down lap. Hey, Distilled you, what's the crack? Hoping it doesn't catch fire. It seems to be relatively simple electrics, and there's still a gap between. Hey, Jack Sawyer, there's still a gap between my seat mover and my actual seat. So there's plenty of room for airflow and all that kind of stuff there. That was a 156 and I'm barely even trying there. So I have high hopes for a couple of 55s in the race. Who knows, maybe even a 54. We'll see what conditions we're handed. We have about a half a minute here until the session opens. So let's jump out of here, back into the pits. Firm, and let's go to our web browser for our low fuel motorsport. So we go and get the session ID here. Let me go to this view here. Get the session ID, so you can just click that and copy it to the clipboard. And then that's the session that we just have to search for. So I'm registered for the 915 and I'm registered for the 1015 as well. Your reviews are so good. Every time I watch one, I wonder why you're so underrated. But on the bright side, you see most chat messages. So cool, cool's your little potato twins. Yeah, at ham. I mean, it's the channel is the way it is by design. I know that's an easy thing to say, but it is carefully thought about. I don't do any viral content. I only do informational content and this entertainment content. I don't really stray far away from it. I do some educational stuff as well, even though I haven't done any in a while. But what split am I in? I am in split 2. Okay. So let's join split 2. And restream bot. What's the story? Am I using the Hymo setups? Yes, I'm using the Hymo setup tonight. Jamie, what's the crack? So thank you very much for your very kind words, Adam. Yeah, 10,000 subscribers. I'm very, very happy with that. And I don't like... If I did a viral video and one that got, let's say, 100,000 views, I could attract an audience that wants that type of thing and not necessarily my educational and my review content. So the way I see it, if I leave things as they are and keep doing what I'm doing right now, it kind of works out for me in the long term, because people know what to expect from the channel, and the engagement that I get is super high quality. So it is by design, but thank you so much for your kind words. Do feel free to share it with like-minded people and stuff like that, because obviously it is difficult to get discovered when you're not creating content that gets you in front of everybody. So really only the people who are interested in certain products and stuff like that, they stumble on me and they tend to stick around and maybe watch all the reviews and stuff. But yeah, it's just, I'm in a luxurious position, right? Because I have a job, my bills are paid, and I do this for fun. I have been doing this even every Tuesday, Thursday night. I'm live streaming for the last 2.5 years, but I've been sim racing like this for the last 6 years or so. So, you know, it's actually more, 8 years, last 8 years, yeah. I've been doing this every Tuesday night and Thursday night. So, you know, it's yeah, it's one of those things, I guess. It would be cool if the channel was bigger, but at the same time, people know, especially companies know who I am. They know what I bring to the table. So that's very important to me, because I can't spend cheers Ginger, I can't spend as much time as most full-time YouTubers doing the stuff that I do, so I have to make do with what I have. I remember when we first got the M10. Yeah, it's a while ago now. That was December 2019, I think. Okay, let's go. I think my setup, I think I might need to... Temperatures are slightly cooler, so I think I need to raise the pressures just by a click. And we'll hope for the best here. See what happens. And let's drive. Okay, we are in the actual quali session now. Definitely better to post what you see is helpful. Slow process. Thank you very much, Adham. Very kind of you. Very kind word. Yeah, that was cool. Man, the office was so cool, wasn't it? I filmed that in the office that I work in. It's a shame we're not back in that office. We do have access to our offices again. So there are some cool spaces. So there may be some video content in the near future. Ooh, a bucket list of cars I'd like to drive in real life. Interesting. Cars I'd like to drive, or cars I'd like to own? Because that is interesting. I would love to drive a TVR Tuscan. I don't know if I'd like to own one. I've just always, ever since the Test Drive Unlimited 2 days, the TVR Tuscan, and the Griffith and stuff like that, they've just, yeah, they're kind of like the stuff of dreams. So, heard Moza was working on console compatibility. Yes. So I get a little bit confused. It's Moza and maybe ImSource as well. But either way, there are simple adapters like the drive hub that you can buy that allow your inputs to get registered and stuff like that. I'm just not 100% sure if because I haven't tested that myself. I don't really want to talk about it too much. So I will look up a specific review around that. Ooh. Pick your 3-car garage. Nice. Okay. My 3-car garage, I would say my Nissan Silvia, the one that I already own, that has been my dream car since I was 12. So that's not going anywhere. I would love to have a Datsun 240Z, a right-hand drive Japanese model with an RB26 in it and a big dirty turbo. That would be amazing. And what would my third car be? Interesting. It's a big decision. Big decision, the third car. I'm welcoming suggestions. Like, a part of me wants a Lambo, but I know they're tractors. Like, they're not really great driver cars. I think if I had to commit to a car without ever having driven it or whatever, if I had to commit to one and I have to own that car for the rest of my life, it would have to be a GT3 RS. It would have to be a Porsche GT3 RS 911. From what I hear and the passion that people speak about their GT3 RSs with, it's like that. I want that in my life as he invalidates the lap. Yeah, Porsches, the GT3 RS. I'm not really a huge Porsche fan, but I want some of that magic that Porsche owners talk about. 991 GT2 RS. Like, I would like to, in the near future, I'd love to own a Nissan, a GTR. I'd love to have a GTR for a while. The problem is the service costs are just so crazy. I'd like to have a 240Z. I mean, that is kind of well, it was the dream. I don't know, like, I wasn't expecting to be owning a Supra either. So I own a Supra, but I'm not that attached to the Supra. Maybe when I get it finished and stuff like that, I'll be a lot more attached to it. Damien McGowan, Macgowan, what's the crack? I haven't put in the lap here yet. Too much fantasizing about my dream cars. I'm just putting in a safe lap first, so that I'm not completely at the back of the pack. If I mess up my subsequent laps, my pressures are way too low. I wonder, should I just finish this lap and then up my pressures a bit? I need at least 2 clicks in the pressure, maybe even 3. Yeah, it's a 2JZ. It's still a twin turbo. I have a big single turbo there, but I'm not installing that straight away because I need lots of stuff like injectors and all that kind of stuff. So when I'm first driving it, it's still going to be just a twin turbo. It is going to be on a standalone, an ECU, standalone ECU. So it'll have a bit of power, but nothing crazy. Standard injectors, all that kind of nonsense. And it's manual, which is great. Naked from the waist there. That was a 56.4. Should I send it for another lap here? Let's just drive it hard for a lap here and see where the pressures end up, so that I can adjust. That was a poor line. No grip in the front end. I need to have these pressures at 27.6. You can see those on the screen. I updated the RaceLab apps as well, so the overlays. Hopefully they're a little bit more stable now. I'm not sure though. Like, if I change my tracking control, is that reflecting? Yes, it is. And my inputs are all registering. LS swap it. No, Macgowan, I'm not that precise in my scientific experiments. Oh, bollocks. Nearly went off. Lost a bit of time. Okay, we're going for a low 56 here. I'm in P18 at the moment, so my times haven't been great. And my pressures are not right at all. That line was pretty poor. Yeah, even at that, even driving super hard, even though I got a 56 flat, that wasn't great. So let's go back here into our setup menu, and we'll go to current setup, and let's put this up 2 clicks, this up 3 clicks, and put the rear up 2 clicks as well, and 2 clicks here. Let's save this as 1521. So 1521. So that is 15 air temperature, 21 track temperature. And let's go and send this here. Dose with a cold, still feeling sorry for yourself. That's a dose. Yeah, there's a massive obsession with LS swaps, isn't there? Well, especially in the States, I guess. Even here, they're becoming more popular. 2J swaps are still kind of the big thing here. I saw a really nice IS200, or else it was a Toyota Altezza, I'm not sure. Altezza with a 2J swap, road legal, kind of nice. Hopefully I'll get a lap here on these tires. At the moment I'm sitting in P16, so should be plenty of action on track. P16 with a 156. P17. Go back to this view. Because I have that extra view now, I keep forgetting to switch it. This is the best racing view. So do remind me if I'm ever just racing in this view. I mean, it's not a bad view either, but if I prefer this one because you can see my dash very clearly and stuff. So right now the seat doesn't feel particularly hot. Doesn't feel any different to my other seat. In fact, it actually probably feels cooler even as it is than my regular seat, which is good. They were telling me they use material that is like really kind of it's good for cooling, the material that they use. Sorry, I don't have all the technical jargon now. This is still my outlap here. Sweaty crack. Oh my god, I should have called it sweaty crack. Oh god. Want an old JZX? Yeah. I'd love a JZX 90 Mark II. I think they're an absolute boss. Love them. I get another lap here. Everybody else has to wait. I just crossed the finish on time. I don't care. Oh yeah, the front end feels way better now. Oh bollocks, that's invalid, is it? Valid? Interesting. I thought I had invalidated that. Two-tenths off my PB though, because my rears are very... That's interesting. My rears have no heat and no pressure in them. I did pump them up a little. Might just have to have faith in them. Front end is feeling good though. The GZX 81, yeah, they're nice. So, Moldy Yapper, what's going to happen is for the first race, I don't have the cooling activated at all. The cooling fans are not active. For the second race, I'm going to activate them. Basically, the theory is, right, what I'm hoping is that I'll be nice and warm at the end of the first race, and then while I'm not racing and still super warm, I get to turn on the fans and see if they actually make me a little bit less warm. That wasn't quicker than my fastest. I think I should add another PSI, maybe 2 PSI to the rear. Just to get those exits. Oops. Turn to garage, setup, current setup, click, click. Oh, I changed one and not the other. Click, click. Okay. And put my fuel in. 48 litres. Oh, switch views. 48 litres. Save this. 1521. Say done. The split is ridiculously fast. This is always a good split because you're a legend, Cuyar. Nice and sleepy too. Let's go back. Okay, I think we're set up for the race now. Yeah, the 8:15 gets broadcast, doesn't it? So, yeah, it's always kind of interesting to see. There's a lot of the fast people, or the people who had a good race, they tend to stick around. Yeah, I'm way down the pecking order here. I'm car number 12, so I'm seated 12th in this split, but I qualified in 20th, so that's not ideal. Edis is up there in P12. Anybody else in here that I know? Not off the top of my head here. Don't recognize any of the other surnames. Yeah, so talking to the seat, the seat is very comfortable. They're 55.3 and only 12th. Wow, 55.3 is my PB actually. So yeah, we'll see how the race goes. Hopefully we have a clean race, Edis. I hope to catch you, and I hope to finish in front of you again. That'd be great.
30 seconds.
Alright, put away the beer. Gloves are on. Let's do this.
20 seconds.
Drive. Ah, GamerMuscleVideos, welcome. What is the crack? Thank you very much for your amazing continued support. 25 months, what a legend. You're like an OG. And good luck catching you. Yeah, if you're doing 55 threes, I'm not too confident about catching. Right, let's do this. You're not here. How was Rennsport? I was invited. I couldn't make it because I had family stuff to do, a wedding and all that nonsense. It was a good crack though. I enjoyed it. I had a great time with my family and stuff. So that was all good. I'm way down the pecking order here. And they're off. Gonna go for this inside. I'm gonna go for the middle. I'm gonna send it 3 wide. Back all y'all. Nice and early on the brakes.
All clear. 3 wide. Clear on the left. All clear. Car on the left. 3 wide.
Ooh, this guy just popped in front of me. I spy Edis. Carving up that field.
All clear. Clear on the left.
Come on. Oh. Whoa,
Clear on the
whoa!
right.
Oh man,
Just like
those cars appeared late. Holy shit, they appeared very late. Cars were
yellow
broken.
flag is sector 1.
No shit about the yellow flag. Holy crap. That was mad. I don't even know what I hit or what hit me. Hopefully the car is not too damaged. Got 2 seconds behind me. All the aliens are around me. Somehow I blagged my way into P6 from P20. Right place at the right time. I know I made contact and stuff. It was a tough one to avoid. Tires are still cold. I probably didn't deserve that luck, but I'll take it. The leaders are already in the chicane. That's mad. I guess I did start in P20. I can't compromise on my pace here because it is definitely a case of when these people catch me, not necessarily if, because I qualified with 156 and they qualified with like 54s and stuff. The car feels okay. It feels pretty okay. Like it's braking okay, it's turning in okay. I know I'm still on cold tires, so some of what I'm feeling I'm just attributing to the tires, but so far so good. Not a great line. I need to stop looking in my heart rate has gone up, is it? I need to stop looking at my my deltas and my split times to the car behind, because that's not healthy. What's my geez, 117 on the heart rate. You guys can see my heart rate at the bottom of the screen under where it has my gear indicator. My heart rate is written there. No Jeff, yeah, I didn't load Jeff. Jeff would only be telling me how great I am, and you know, just I get so tired of that. He's like, oh Lawrence, you're so amazing. Can't believe you had such a good start. Why do you even bother doing quality? Because you're just such a good racer. No, he'd be like, don't get ahead of yourself. It's the luck of the Irish. You're not going to finish in 6th. 3 minutes of damage. Oh, Edis. Yeah, I don't know how I survived. I will have to look at that incident again at the end. Remind me to have a look at it, because I do forget. Could be a lonely race though. What's this lap time? 156.4. A lot of people in the pits. I'll check on the strain, I'll check how much damage I have. Definitely have some damage. Not a great line, Lawrence. That was a murder. Yeah, I can't wait to see it on the replay. I just have to make this stick now. I have no real excuses. P6, P20 to P6. Not really true skill though. They were like, that guy has a cool seat. Let's let him through. That's exactly what happened. On for a low 56 here. Just trying to keep it tidy. Avoid those track cuts. Save them for when I need them, I guess. Relative is frozen. Big surprise. That relative is a big piece of shit. I downloaded ACC Drive, but I was disappointed that you can't embed, they don't export the browser source. So you have to have it on the screen at all times, which is fine if I was in this view all the time. But when I switch to this view, I don't want it covering my face, so... in between races, I'll just restart this RaceLab apps, and the standard is set, of course, of one you can't actually, I did the ACC one, you can't actually move it so it's at the bottom left-hand side of the screen. So I'll have to change my entire stream layout. That's Edis in front of us, I swear. Yes, it is. Did he time that? Does he want the battle here? He's a lap down. P21. Edis, if you can hear me, ignore that blue flag. Let's battle here. Don't care about the position. I just want a bit of crack, and especially if I get to race a community member, let's pretend this is for the win. The guys ahead are far ahead. They're not as far ahead as I would have assumed they would be at this stage. Ignore the blue flags, Edis. Do not listen to them. Oh shit. That's poor. Edis is on cold tires. I should be annihilating him here. What are my pressures like? Did it pay off? My rears are still low. Man, that's nuts. My traction control is pretty low. That was a good chicane, but Edis is about to take off here. I hope he can hear me. I want to battle with Edis. Don't care about the car behind. I kind of do, but see, if this guy behind gets involved, Edis is going to have to let us past. Because that person behind doesn't know that we're just having fun here. Come on. Guide me to that low 155, Edis. Show me your ways. I'm going for Edis.
On the left.
Right. A little bit of a gap to the car behind, not massive, with 15 minutes left. Hopefully I can see it through. 100 messages. Everyone's super silent in the chat. Hopefully you're still with me. Just excited? Are you sweating like I am? I'm starting to sweat now. Edis is gonna get... Oh no, he's still 0.8 ahead of that car. I'm trying to do the job of the relative app by telling you the gaps to the cars behind. Edis is 0.5 seconds behind, you can probably see in the mirror. And there's another car just behind him. The sweat report. I'm definitely starting to sweat now. Cheers, Ian May. Legend. 25 months. That's amazing, Ian. Thank you so much, man. I can't believe that, like, 25 months of financial support. Like, it's made the channel what it is, and it's put me in a place in my life that I never imagined I'd be. I definitely wouldn't have, you know, that extra little bit of disposable income that allows me to do, you know, what I do with my sim hardware and with cars and stuff like that. Thank you all so much. Mr. Bay. Yeah, so relatively sweaty. Okay, this guy's 1.3 seconds behind now. So I'm anticipating that I'm going to have to get defensive at some stage. They have immense pace on me. Keep going for the donation. Thank you so much, Ian. I need to do some decent laps here. Keep this car behind while the tyres are still nice and fresh. Even though I'm not sure if the tyres go off that much in this. Would have committed more there. This is a difficult track to pass on. My only issue is if that person has significantly more pace than I do and I'm conscious of it, it makes me very conscious of my own driving. Waiting for the next race. Did you go to the pits, Ellis? I'm guessing you did. I'm guessing you're not driving and typing. Definitely feeling the sweat now. No more than usual. I'm within a tenth and a half of my fastest lap so far. And my fastest lap so far is a 1:55.4. So that's pretty good. I'm liking this pace. Oh, that's a bit hairy. Did he make a mistake? He made a mistake. He had a big mistake. He's pushing too hard. Yes! How's the seat? The seat is good. It's very comfortable. It's more comfortable than my previous seat, which is great. It's got great lumbar support. And the shoulder support is quite nice as well. So there are things that I've noticed about it. I haven't... Oh yeah, you joined later. And for the others who joined later, I haven't turned on the cooling yet. The idea is get super hot, do my session and really just sweat, and then turn it on in between races and see if I feel it, see if I feel that it's... I mean, I'm naturally going to cool down a little bit, but if you stay sitting in the seat, you can sit here for hours and not cool down properly. Oh, that's a bit wide. You could sit here for hours and not cool down properly. So I'm really curious to see if it's a gimmick or if it's actually, you know, if the science adds up. The only way to tell is by actually, you know, doing this test. And I felt, rather than just showing you all a video saying, oh, I did this, and you all just believing it, I want to see, I want you to see the real highs and lows. If it's no good, I'll say it. It'll be said here live on stream. If it's great, I'll definitely say it as well, you know. We're currently sitting P6 here. I qualified P20. So we've carved our way up through the fields with nothing but sheer luck and determination. We're drinking beer, so Drinking beer and missing gears. That's just the universe punishing me for not doing 5th gear beer. Still doing decent laps here. Still don't know where exactly the track limits are there. So the hardware that I'm on tonight, I have the Camus DDWB direct drive wheelbase, which is a 15 Newton meter wheelbase. I have the VPG Elemental Pro, that's this Formula style steering wheel that you see in front of me. It has the same dash that you see up on the screen. That's pretty cool. I've got the Sim Grade Terra pedals. And they're really nice. And this now, the O-Rouge Cold Fusion, I think that's what it's called. I've been calling it the cool seat for so long because I heard about it when it was first in like prototype. So the branding that they went with is Cold Fusion. Within 7/10 of my fastest now, but I'm 5 seconds ahead of P7. If I can make this stick for the next 7 minutes, so that's another, what, 5 laps? Poor lad. But I'd be very, very happy with this position, and we have to watch that carnage. Already a bit red, yes I am. The seat right now, the seat feels warmer than my old seat. But I'm not sure if that's just me being super conscious of my temperature and stuff like that, or if it's really the case. I honestly don't know. I didn't have a thermometer on my old seat, but I definitely got sweaty on my old seat. And it's warm. It's warm in Ireland these days. So what's the outside temperature? I'm not even sure. Come on. Satisfaction return, really? Is it good at ham? I don't know. There are probably people watching who know. Could have braked earlier, yeah. I'm not oversending it here because the gap to the car behind is actually still being extended. So I'm doing nice quick laps, mid 55s on race fuel, so I'm happy with that. Hope for a cool crack. Yeah. I'd love it. I mean, I'm so tempted to turn them on right now because I'm warm, very, very warm. Oh, shit. But I mean, I'm no warmer than I usually am. I guess this top is slightly more, slightly warmer than what I would usually wear. Oh, that's not a great line at all, Lawrence. Potato! Hey Alfred, what's the crack? How was the Liga race? If any of you are into Assetto Corsa and you want a league around this time, every Tuesday and Thursday, join Lega Corsa. Go to legacorsa.com. I think you can do !Lega in the chat. Someone on YouTube do !Lega. And that should give you a link. They are an amazing group of people. And I owe a lot of my passion for sim racing to them. Mark Lane, what's the crack? Oh, Mark Lane. So we start P20 here. I'm currently sitting in P6. The miracle of how I got here, I will show you at the end. Slow car ahead. Tell me more, Jeff. What's the position ahead? Keep loading. What is the crack? Good day.
G-Day champion.
I think it only works in on YouTube, Eric. Right, I'm still doing like low 56s here. Should be doing 55s though. Lane. There we go. Thank you, Nightbot. Cheers, Aham. Force feedback on this canvas is nice as well. But those of you not in my Discord, I have with the canvas steering wheel, I have experienced a failure again. So it's the second hardware failure that I've had with the canvas. So as far as the steering wheel is concerned, the wheel rim, the button plate, even though it's a nice button plate, I honestly can't recommend it at the moment. They're just having too many quality issues. I've had 2 issues now with it. 6 seconds behind the car ahead and catching. Now they did have an off. But with 2 minutes left, that's only like 2 laps most likely. I'm not going to catch anybody, I'd say, unless he goes off again. Which could of course happen. Yes, of course you can join the next race part. This is on the LFM system though, so you have to be registered and you have to have an LFM license. But even if you can't get into the next race, I highly recommend it because it's proper ranked racing. After this result, if this is the result, if we don't end up in top split for the next race, I'll be very surprised. Very surprised. Sweating now. Can you guys see? Yeah, you can see my face is like super sweaty. So, for those of you who think that the cool seat is not doing its job, it's not turned on right now. I cannot stress that enough, because I hope people aren't just popping into the stream and saying, well, he was testing a cool seat and he looked like he was sweating balls. That is on purpose right now, because I want to see if it actually does anything when I do turn it on. Still feel that my lines are not great, but my times are pretty decent. You don't have to be on Facebook. They have a Discord. I don't have the link. Are you in my Discord? You don't have to be on their Facebook. They used to do things through Facebook. They must just not have updated the website. But if you go into my Discord or send me a message on Discord, I'll send you the link. Or maybe somebody else. You could ask them the Assetto Corsa channel if anybody has a link to the Lega Corsa Discord. So you don't need Facebook anymore. Leader's on the final lap. We are at time. Is the leader that far ahead? Do I have one more lap? I'd say I have one more lap. Let's send it. Another 56 flat. Let's go for the 5th gear beer. Alright, have to concentrate here. See it through here. I'm sorry it's been a relatively boring race, but a result you can't turn your nose up at. P20 to P6. Late turning. Sweating. Right, I really can't wait to turn the seat on. Should I turn it on? I'm going to turn it on the big straight. Oh, shit. Alright, I'm going to turn it on here. Switch gears. I can feel it. Jeez. There's definitely a breeze on my back. It feels like someone, you know that feeling when someone opens a window? My back, I'm especially feeling it on my back here. That's P6 across the line. I'm just gonna keep driving for a bit. Man, I really feel it on my back. So my lower back definitely gets sweaty. This is the end of the race. The race is over now. Really feeling it on my lower back. That's great. That's nice. I've turned it up kind of high. I can feel a bit of a draft at the side of the seat, which is fine. I can only feel it on the right hand side. Just doing a cool down lap, literally a cool down lap. Yeah, I can definitely feel it on my back. There's supposed to be one like, oh yeah, I'm wearing jeans. I always wear jeans, which is probably not the ideal attire for this. But I'm definitely feeling a lot of cooling. Let's see how can I crank it up more. I have it up to the max now. Not sure if you guys can hear it in the background. That's refreshing. That is nice. What I'll probably do for the next race is just have it on pretty low and constant. Because right now, it's literally blowing cold air at me. But the nice thing about it is that the air that I'm feeling feels cooler than the air in the rest of the room. So that's really nice, and it's going through the cushions. So, yeah, split one I'd say after this race. That is nice. Alright. I'm liking that. It's properly cool on like my lower back, and I can feel it under my ass as well, which is like where you want it. It's really good. I'm liking that. Liking that a lot. Alright, let's go check out this replay, because that was insane. Escape here, replay, change camera. Let's just go for this camera angle, and let's go. And it was around here, wasn't it? Yeah, it was here. What happened? I've got the speed way down low. So I went around the outside here. Up a good few positions. I think it was in like P16 here. And what happened then? Oh yeah, it wasn't here yet, was it? So I got the inside line here. Oh, what's gonna happen if you fart? That's not so cool. Oh, there was the carnage up ahead. I don't know if you saw it. There was an incident there, but I didn't see it because I was too close to that car. So I saw a gap here. I saw people braking. Did I brake? Jeez, I didn't even brake. I think I was probably just not. Oh my god. Oh, I got so lucky. Oh my god, I got so lucky. Oh my god. Now there were cars just appearing out of thin air. Let's go back. Oh, that's not a great view. Oh, that green car just came across the track. Man. That was carnage. So let's just go very, very slowly here. So what happened? I went for this gap. The cars were all kind of stopped here. There was no immediate threat, and I wanted to get past them. Then I got tagged, and this car just appeared. I wonder, was that a lag issue? So that was the scary thing. Yeah, I saw the calls. All right. Change car. Here, let's go to different view and. Was it ahead of this car? Oh, it was this car. Oh, and then this car hit. That's the... Oh, Jesus, of course. Alright. I think the biggest culprit here is... Let's change the car. Where are you? Where's it gone? Where's that car gone? Okay, it was that Jato car. Oh, that's the wrong way. There we go. Alright, let's watch this car here. I think that this car was the main cause of the aftermath carnage. Watch this, completely sent it through here. And then sent all these other cars back around. I mean, there was a gap. Was that car to know that? I mean, it was a severe yellow flag. Like, absolutely sent it here. This car came across really quickly. Durance. And it was older. It's the yellow Ferrari that hit. So Durance here didn't actually even go to this car. This car didn't anticipate the braking from Durance in front, and that caused the accident. That was the... what a dose. Alright, send it and see what happens. Lads, this cooling is really nice. My heart rate is coming down nicely. Cool bucket seat. I'm all for. Just done 20 laps and your arse is sweating like... Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright, let's quit out here. And return to the garage. Let's go back to the main menu, and we'll just copy our session ID. That's copied. That's the 1015. And we'll just type that in here. The server isn't going to be up yet. My music isn't even on. Alright, music's back. LFM. How does LFM? You're new to ACC. Look up, go into YouTube and type low fuel motorsport, or how to get your license in low fuel motorsport. Dan Suzuki, I think, has a good one on it. Am I racing Sunday at Alton? No, I'm not, unfortunately. I would love to. I would absolutely love to race, but Sundays are just no good for me. Absolutely no good. Shameless plug. You knew what I was gonna say. Bart Schrijver, what is the crack? Sim Racing Wales. Yeah, nice one. Okay, so this is my sponsorship screen. And these are all the people who support financially and yeah, allow me to do all the things that I do. See, I'm still pretty sweaty, pretty shiny there. Now, I did put on moisturizer before the actual stream as well. I had a shower before the stream, but I definitely got a little bit sweaty in that last race. Had the worst race ever. Let it be known that I qualified 8 positions behind Ellis. I'm only messing. No, I feel for you, man. I got super lucky there. Very, very lucky. So, look, you win some, you lose some. But yeah, huge shout out to all the amazing channel supporters. We've got different levels: Pit Pass, Pit Crew, Crew Chief, Team Boss. And they're all different. You can hit the join button at the bottom if you want to be in those lists. What you get for that is written in there. All of those names on the right hand side of your screen appear on every single one of my videos, including this stream that you're watching right now, provided you're watching on Facebook or YouTube. Twitch doesn't allow a description and stuff. The pit crew and above all get their name on my championship livery. So I didn't have time to prepare a little snippet of what that livery looks like right now, but for the next stream I'll have something that I can show you how amazing that livery actually is, because it's pretty class. Crew Chief also get a logo on the far side of the screen up over here. Phelan, Pritchard Gaming, Naxalar, Big Jug. We've got Pat Muster's Massive Tools, Coach Dave Academy, who are my setup sponsor, Dynasty, Sideways Games, Beck Arts Industry. We got JW Designs, who design my skins and do a lot of skins for our community. Epic Fat Lip, VRA Racing, DM Sim Racing, Cuyar's Candy, Box 3 Motorsport, and Viking Motorsport. And amazingly, they're all paying sponsors. They're actively paying me to do this, which is surreal to me, which is nuts. As far as non-paid agreements go, we've got 3 big names at the bottom here. digitalmotorsports.com, a huge partner of the channel, and I'm a great fan of what they do and what they've achieved. Potato Nation, of course, is my community. So everybody who's here on the side, everybody who's in chat just over here, is very much the Potato Nation. And my Discord is the Potato Nation Discord. It does have my name on the door, but yeah, it's very much the Potato Nation Discord. And of course, new sponsor or new channel partner even, Monster Rugby Gaming. So excited to see what the future holds with them, because they're doing some pretty cool stuff. They're involved with Darren McCormack and the Williams Esports at the moment, so that's pretty cool. Are we in different splits? Edis, no way. Will it soon be possible to pay with more than 4 bank payment methods for a steering base? I don't know. I'm not sure what you mean, Frank. 4 bank payment methods. Oh, I don't know. What bank payment methods do you want? Do you want to pay with crypto or something? I'm not sure what you mean, Frank. I'm not sure if you're referring to these or if you're referring to actually buying a direct drive wheelbase or a non-direct drive. Big shout out to Digital Motorsports from a customer. Look, this is why they want to be associated with people like here in the chat. Tom Gander, I'm going to send him a screenshot of this, because this is stuff that they need to see. They need to see that this is organically happening. It's not, prearranged or whatever. Yeah, Digital Motorsports, they really do try their best. They're struggling with stock as well, which is a big issue. It's a big issue for everybody. Gonna look back on it in a sec. Sorry I missed the start of the stream. Did you miss anything good? Sim Racing Wales, you missed me going from P20 to P6, which was pretty class. Happy with that. Oh, my server must be up now. Let's go check it out. Man, my arse is nice and cool here. I'm really liking this. Like, the ability, because I have a little switch. It's off now. A little switch that I can just turn it on and off. And it's like, I can do this while racing. And it's class. I love it. It's really good. It's better than I expected, and I'm glad I did the whole race without it first, because otherwise maybe I would have been underwhelmed. But when you're absolutely roasting, and you sit into it, like, or you're still sitting in it, and you're not cooling down, and you turn it on, and all of a sudden you start cooling down. That's kind of nice. Paying gold and rubies and camels. Why is this not? Oh, here we go. And what did you say? I'm in split one. Oh shit. Okay, we've got a top split race here, guys. Top split incoming. Yeah, it's very cool. It's not a cheap seat, but it is the first of its kind. And, you know, the first direct drive wheelbases were very expensive, especially when they were all packaged. Now, you can do something DIY for sure. For sure, but you're going to have to drill holes in your seat. And even then, you need to get that air through the cushions. So they've used special cushions with channels in them and special material. And I definitely, 100%, I feel it, especially on my back, my lower back, which is... It's really nice. I'm very happy. I'm very, very happy. I have to admit, I'm very happy with that. The temperature is 23 and 30. I have a 23-30, but it's not. I have a 24-31. That'll do. We'll send it with that, and we'll see if that suffices. Let's go for 20 liters for the qualis. 21 liters maybe. Here for the second. All right, second race is usually better. The first race was not very entertaining, but it was a good result. There was major carnage that I somehow escaped at the start, and that earned me my P6. Spent here talking to me on the phone personally before you spent anything. Nice. That's amazing to hear as well, Tom. Very nice. All right. We are good to go here. Qualifying is live. Nobody seems to be going for it. So I'm going to go for it. Why is my... oh my... There we go. I was wondering why my field of view was kind of all weird. Car that went out ahead of this car has an absolutely amazing... amazing gap behind them. They can back off nicely. I'm impressed. I like it. So yeah, the issue that most people will have, it is €800 for this seat, which is a lot of money. A lot of money. That's before you pay any import if you're not in the EU. But very, very important to note. Hey, Sideways, what's the crack? Very important to note that this product is designed and made in Europe. So it's not just a product from a cheaper labour area which is being sold on with a massive profit. It is, supporting European jobs, which to me is always worth a little bit extra premium. At the top of my shoulders, I felt a bit of air there. I'm not sure if that's just the cushion getting colder from all the air going through it. I don't know. But by an NRG, yeah, it's nice though. Cooling is nice for sure. I'll have to see in time if it's something that I would genuinely spend my money on. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. The tires might get hot here because they're already. You can see my tires on the middle screen, just below my gear indicator. You can see I'm car number 24 here, so I'm gonna race a hopefully very disciplined race. I'm not expecting to qualify inside the top 20. Who knows though? But it's definitely more comfortable than my old seat was. But we knew that about my old seat. My old seat, which is there on the ground beside me, is extremely lightweight, and it's very much, I mean, it's a very stylish seat, and I love the fact that my logo is in the headrest and all that kind of stuff. But as far as, you know, is it as good as this seat? It's not. I prefer the support in this seat. Now, the support in this seat is not extraordinary compared to other good bucket seats. I'm simply comparing it to my old seat. The lumbar support is good. That is the one thing I noticed that I don't really know if other... Oh, shit. Bollocks. If other seat brands have the same... I know, yeah, it's a lot of money. It is definitely a lot of money for a seat. Considering, you know, you can... Now, it's not going to cool your back and your ass and all that kind of stuff. You can't just point a fan at your face. You know, you could get a €10 fan on Amazon and point it at your face. It will definitely do some cooling. But, I don't know. There's definitely a market for this. It's a beer. The Audis are definitely quick around here. Well, I mean, the same can be said about the Porsches. And when I first did this track a couple of days ago, like, it's the first time I've really been trying to get, you know, competitive. It's my first time doing competitive LFM races here. I saw the times that people were doing, and I was still doing like 157s. And I was pushing as hard as I could. So I'm glad with some setup changes and stuff like that. I'm glad it's all working out for me now. And I hope to have some exceptional racing in this race. Track is, yeah. I don't know, many would argue that the full track is way worse. Because, I mean, this is... People say this is the worst part of the full track. A huge fan. Yeah, it is a lot of money. But, you know, it's... As well as the Europe thing, it's the first of its kind. So if someone wants it, they're going to have to... They have no competition right now. As soon as they get competition, those prices will come down, for sure. It's the same with everything. What kind of lap have we got here? That's 56. I need to be in 55s here. Let's concentrate and put in the 55. We are in the top split here. So these are the best ACC drivers who are online right now using this system. I could just join public races and I'd probably do a lot better, but I want to be part of this ranked system. Too late on the throttle there. Around half a second up on my time. Yeah, it is fun in the Porsche. I definitely do enjoy it a lot. Please let me pass here. Oh man. Fuck. Compromise my line. My fronts and my rears are too hot. I need to drop them by 2 clicks at least. I'm getting blue flag for this car. I'm just gonna let this car go. There's car number 10 in front of me, so they're going adjusting their pressures. I'm just gonna send it with this. I'm not expecting to qualify well here anyway. I'm a bit too hot on that throttle. Missing the apex is a little. Lovely cool air on my back. Invalidating. Back it anyway. Alright, let me drop my pressures. Into garage. Set up. Current setup. Click, click. Click, click. Click, click. Click, click. Alright, save this. 23, 21. 23, 31. 24, 31. Same thing. Save. Overwrite. Right. Can I get another lap on? Oh, maybe I can. Watch that language. What language? Get some heat into these tires. Whew. I'm enjoying this though. Enjoying the seat, enjoying the driving. The result was better than the racing in the last race. Oh, that's the gas. Saw a car in trouble up ahead. Got a bit distracted. We've got 1 minute left in quali here. My headset is beeping as well, so I should probably just plug in the charger for that when I adjust my fuel. I'm sitting in P26. Oh man, I'd love a race where I can just carve my way through the fields. That would be amazing. But it is top split.
Yellow flag is sector 1.
Car behind me that is significantly faster.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
The McLarens are actually quite fast here, Tom. Well, McLarens that I've battled here. Now that said, the Audis seem to be the Audis and the Porsches seem to be very quick here. Alright, let's go. One more chance at a quali lap here. Alright, that's a better line. On the throttle earlier there. Just want to get a lap in the 55s. Not even too concerned about getting an extra position or whatever. Oh, that was poor. Should have carried way more momentum. Gretel.
Yellow flag is sector 1.
I do have time to set a lap. This car turns so nicely. gonna have to send it through the chicane. I've not nailed the chicane in this session. So let's go. That was decent. So we're in the 55s. 55.8. P26 though with a 55.8. Oh man. Oh man. Right. What did I say I was gonna do? Oh yeah, I was gonna drop my pressures. Was it? Was I going to? No, I did drop my pressures. I was gonna do something. I was gonna adjust my fuel. There was something else that I was gonna do. Oh, I need to restart Race Lab apps as well. Rid of this. Race, but there was something else. Oh yeah, plug in your headset. That's the one. Thank you, Darren. Darren's paying attention. Right, here we go. Why did you click on this? Seth the Armas, because I am testing a cool seat. For the first race, I used the seat without the cooling on, and at the end of the first race on my cool down lap, I turned it on, and it's pretty amazing. I don't know why you clicked it though, Seth, but welcome along. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, we're about to do a massive race now. The 10:15 LFM 25-minute race. I'm excited about it. We're in top split, but I'm all the way down in P27. So I have a lot of work to do. Is that your heart rate? Yes, it is. That was also hot and cool there. Nice. That's class, John. Very cool. Edis, tell everyone in Split 2 I was asking for them. It's not often. Not often I get to say that to you, Edis. But I mean, you won't be long getting back in. What A or B am I running? I don't even know, to be honest. It's part of my.
30 seconds.
I'm running the Hymo setup. Okay.
20 seconds.
Let's go. Carnage incoming. Let's do this. If you haven't already smashed like and all that nonsense, go do it. You won't regret it. Put this a bit closer, get a better view of that wheel and my inputs here. Let's do it.
Stay in double file.
Stay in double file. I'm not even going to be around the corner when this flag goes green. It still bugs me that the cars can go straight through each other here. Pretty annoying. Now sometimes ACC messes up the order that cars are in. I wonder, is it for that reason? I am cool in that department, Tom. Surprisingly, it's actually, yeah, surprisingly it's working. It is officially not a gimmick. Oh, there's a car on the left. I'm not going to hang back too far, but I'm going to start braking now. Oh, he sent it, he sent it, he sent it.
Clear on the right. Car on the left.
Did they survive?
Yellow flag. Be careful there. Clear on the left. Car on the left.
Go 3 wide here. Gonna hang
Clear on
back.
the left.
Clear on the left. Make sure nobody dives up the left. And brake nice and early here.
Car on the right.
Around the outside. There we go. I'm not clear on the right. Could see on my right hand screen. Up a couple of positions. All good, all good. Everyone braking in quite a disciplined fashion. Good start though, up to P22. Oh my god, this Audi is coming at me. Oh my god, what a scent. That's an enthusiastic Audi right there. Tow me along. Keeping an eye on my mirrors. Ooh, Jesus Christ. I went into defensive mode there, or self-preservation mode even, because they threw a massive wobble, and I thought they were going to spin out. Ooh, Jesus, and another one dives up there. Oh, fucking hell. Come on. Jesus Christ. I hate impatience. Hate it. Oh. My God. P23 again. Holy crap, come on. Hopefully the back of the car isn't too damaged. Didn't say I had light damage or anything like that. Oh shit, shit, shit. Oh no, no, no. Bollocks. That was poor by me. This top split is no joke, guys. Oh my god. They're so aggressive, it's needless like. Oh, that was a nice scent from that Beamer. That was nice around the outside from the Beamer. Yeah, I need to concentrate on my lines here. Too distracted by all these cars. P24. So difficult. More carnage. Oh man, my tires are way too cold now. Wow, the pressures are way too low. I wonder, is that the issue, that people are just struggling with their tires? Had to go past there, I had to keep it pinned because he was going to come across the track, and I think he's actually... Oh, that Beamer survived. Because generally you should steer for the rear of a car, but at an impact at that speed, and his momentum kept kind of going forward, he was eventually going to come right, but I had to send it. My pressures are wrong though. LFM, lots of feckin' murder. Captain Yoda was the crack. How glim to the neck. Alright, take it easy, Adham. Oh, bollocks. That's a little bit late on the brakes. P20. 21 even. I had the pace on this. Oh, that's the number 2 car ahead. Interesting. Oh my god, come on. This Porsche is so unforgiving. That might have put some heat in my tires, which I also needed. That's my fastest lap so far, 57. That's a disgrace. Considering I qualified with a 55.5, 2.5 seconds off. I'd say this car is carrying damage. And that's why I've got pace on it. The Audi in front. But I'm expecting nothing but amazing racing from that car. Because they're the number 2 ranked car in this split. So, and this is top split right now. Okay. Catching, so hopefully I can do a number on it here. The seat is nice and cool. Incredibly, the seat is nice and cool. I didn't expect it to be. Shite. Have to push hard here to get ahead of this car. I know I'm losing a lot of time in that left-hander, but it's such a difficult corner. You get it wrong and you're a hockey puck. Oh, he's gone wide. Oh my god. Backed out to avoid the carnage. Also sent a little reminder that I'm here. Come on. That car in front of me is in P20. Far down the field, but oh my god! That car is definitely carrying damage because that was such early braking. I should have anticipated that though. Survived, but that was shit because it goes against the very thing that I tell people. I tell people if you're behind the car and it's difficult to get past them, hang back a little bit and take them in the corners where you're definitely faster, or take them on the straights after those corners where you're definitely faster. And what do? I was up his arse, going into the chicane, and paid the price. Lost about 2 seconds and a position. Back to P22 there. What brake bias? It's at oh, is it not at the top? Hang on, let me just change scenes there because I thought it should be written at the top. Is it coming back there? Oh, race lab maps isn't working. I'll check for you in a sec there. I am running 49.2 brake bias. Three tenths up on my fastest lap right now. Going for my first 55 of this race. I'm doing it again here. I'm like way too close to them. Hopefully this Aston is going to get a run. I'm just going to back off. I'm going to brake nice and early here.
Clear on the left.
I thought about it, but I was a little bit wiser. Also good to remind the car in front of me that I'm here. No, I'm very happy with the setup. I don't want to change a thing.
Yellow flag is set.
And the rotation all depends on your other stuff as well, like your toe and...
Keep pushing.
And this all is trying so hard. This is one of those moments. If someone asked me, Lawrence, what do I do in this situation? Keep the discipline, Lawrence. Keep the discipline. This is a battle for P20, but it is top split. Oh, they're going side by side again. What's the crack, Marc? Some tidy racing going on here, even if it's not for a great position. But I'm enjoying this shit out of it. Oh, is that a mistake? Yes, it was. On defensive. Okay, letting me go. Nearly over-rotated there. Now let's get to work on this Aston. Let's go. Thanks, Tugboat. Right, I'm kind of using that rotation now. I don't know if the tires are good or bad. They're actually, the pressures are a little bit low. I shouldn't have even looked at them because the car feels good. Oh, he's gone wide. Let's go, big fan. Hey Abdullah, what's the crack? Alright, let's push here. Not physically push. Oh, a little bit wobbly up the front. 55s, coming right up. On for a low 56 right now. Oh, you prick. Got too close again. Definitely have the pace here. I want this P20. 9 minutes to do it. Ooh. Yeah, fill in the tires in that chicane. You have to really nail that line if you want to do well there. And the corner exit from this Aston is pretty good. It's got a 5th gear beer going. There we go. So hopefully I can catch this car again. That Audi behind us is still in the race as well. No, I'm definitely not going to change what I do right now. Balls. I'm definitely not going to change what gears I use and stuff like that because I have pace here. Just want to catch this or get past this car. That's my goal for this race. I'm car number 27, currently sitting in P21. Oh no, come on. What a way to throw away. Man, how can my tire pressures be so wrong? Makes no sense. Come on. Low 56s are not doing it for me here. Yeah, I'll definitely try it out. Going too wide in turn one. Trying too hard to catch this car. If I just drive as if that car is not there, I'll definitely catch it. That's what I'm going to start doing now. Just going to stop looking at that car. I'm going to start looking at my apexes, which I should have been doing all along. I don't care what that car does. What that car does. If I look at that car too much and do what that car does, I'm definitely not going to be quicker than it. But catch it. We've only got 6 minutes now. And 0.4 seconds. Come on. Doing 0.3 seconds. Any admins in the chat able to deal with that chat there? Oh, I'm too late. He messed up the chicane as well. Come on, Lawrence, you're better than this. 5 minutes to do it. Come on. Better T1, better T1. Right. Right behind now. Don't get too close. He always struggles here on the exit. Come on. Hey, Mr. Violent Ninja, what's the crack? Oh, has he gone wide? No, he's not. Nice braking. We're losing the car behind, which is always good. Bad line. Bad line. I need to nail this chicane. and put him under pressure. P21. I want the top 20. And I was definitely quicker there, 0.4 behind. Hopefully in a bit of slipstream. Need to drive for my life here. Wish my tires were good. Jesus. And I know I'm way quicker through this sector, but being quicker here means nothing when you're behind. And the Aston has power on the straight. Shit, Lawrence. Watch, I'll probably easily catch this car up again. Oh man. It's a good question to ask in the Discord, Final Ninja. He's off, he's off, he's off.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Alright, now let's stretch the legs with the pace. Got very, very lucky there. Oh, Lawrence, are you for real? I opened that door. If he wasn't watching me there, he would have just taken me inside. He'd be ahead again. Just need to drive as if he's not there. Sweat. Turn the seat up a bit. And I just want to, just to prove the point, I want to open this gap behind 0.5 right now. Just want to turn that screw. To 0.5, 0.6. Leaders on the final lap. Shut up, Jeff. First warning. Hello, person from Russia. Yeah, with these tire pressures, I really just have to keep it so tidy. I'd say a lot of cars will fall out with tire pressures. Come on, P20. At least we're into that top 20. This is top split. I'd definitely be on a higher pace if I got my pressures right. See, 0.7. Not really doing too much to to stretch the legs here, but I'm maintaining that gap alright, which is good. I don't know how that car is taking that line and still maintaining this gap. Sticking with me even. 0.9 now. Oh, come on. I think I'm safe for P20, but I never count your chickens. So, update on the seat. I'm definitely, my back and my rear end are definitely cooler than they would be if I didn't have the seat. My face is still like super, oh shit, super warm. I am wearing a warmer top than I normally wear though. Well, I was sent it into that last corner, didn't we? Oh. I think it was P20. Not 100% sure. On pace for that 155. I didn't do a 155 in that race, unfortunately. So that sucks. How cool am I feeling? The wheelbase that I'm using is the Canis DDWB. That's actually pretty cool as well. That's got a built-in fan. Top 20, yeah, I'll take top 20. I'm happy enough with that. I'm not sure why my RaceLab apps aren't. I have RaceLab apps open here. Overlays. Weird. They're just not working at all. My heart rate stayed kind of low. I must look back. Did anybody keep an eye on my heart rate in that race? Was my heart rate lower? Because that would be interesting if the heat is influencing my my heart rate. At P20, it's not where, like, I got my pressures wrong. I got them severely wrong, and I don't know how, because they were fine in quali, so I don't know. But the seat is good. I'm definitely liking it. I'm liking the airflow. I'm liking the lumbar support. I'm liking the shoulder support as well. So definitely liking it. Now you can see I'm still quite sweaty. I don't think I'm actually as sweaty as I was after the first race. So that's interesting. It's interesting to see a side by side. My face is still kind of shiny though, but 127, that's very low, because I was at 177. Now that could be just I don't know, different scenario or whatever. I don't know, but yeah, I'm happy with it, guys. I'm 120 is your resting heart rate. Oh Jesus Christ! You want to get that seen, Titus? Tires will lose pressure on grass when you're hitting a curb or a sausage. Yeah, I don't think I was doing anything different. I think I genuinely got my my pressures wrong. I don't. At 200 you start living. Oh, class. Alright, we've got a tune going on here. That was a hell of a stream. Pingu, 2 months. Absolute legend. Thank you so much for your financial support. Thank you so much. We've got 14 people on Twitch. Should we see who we can raid? I'm gonna go in and see who we can raid on Twitch. Twitch.tv. We're gonna go in here. Anybody who's on Twitch, hop over to Twitch. We're gonna raid someone for the crack of it. If there's someone live, because that is always the question. Raid channel. Who's live right now? Nobody I follow is live right now. Should I go and follow someone? Or is that too much effort? That could be too much effort. Let's see. Oh, Quirkitized. It's iRacing though. Homeschool Racer. Let's go and raid Homeschool Racer. Let's follow. Okay, and now let's go and... Are you ready for the raid? Let's go. Let's start queuing up for the raid. Everybody on Twitch. Raid channel. There we go. Homeschool Racer. Alright. You ready for the raid? Let's do this. He said Harris Heller is going. Yeah. Yeah, I already use a lot of Harris Heller music for stream beats. Right, start raid. Okay, who's ready to raid? Let's go. I'm going to sign off here. I will see you again on Tuesday. Get into Twitch, join this raid. It's about to start. Chat to you soon.
Lobby that I've been in for a long time, but that sort of puts into perspective. Big up the Potato Nation indeed.